Hey, how you doing? I just thought I'd show you a few of the mugs that I have here. And the reason is because they're part of my history. I like to surround myself with stuff that reminds me, I guess, of things I've experienced, where I've been. And so first one I got here, picked this one up at Disney the first time I went there. I went with my wife, Karen, in the late 80s. We were at Inverness, Florida, doing special programs for a church. We took a day and went to Disney. We also took a day, and I picked this up at the John Ringling Museum. And so that was very special to go through that and walk through there. So I've had this ever since then. I've been a fan of the Cirque du Soleil productions. Not always, specifically the type of clowning that I would do, but there's a lot of good creative work going on there. And so I've got some of these. I've attended, I think, 4 live Cirque du Soleil shows at this point in time. In 1997, my wife and I were able to go to New York during the Christmas holidays, and we went and saw the Big Apple Circus there at the Kennedy Center. So that was awesome. In 1991, I flew to England, and I went to Bognor Regis, and I was there for the world's largest clown gathering. There were 850 clowns from Clowns International and from the World Clown Association that came together, and I saw these in a shop. I mentioned them to my friend who I just met, Arthur Pedler, and I told him I needed to pick these up. This is a clown, Galati, which is a fabulous slack rope artist. And then I picked this one up, and I said to Arthur, I said, hey, look at this. I got a mug with Lou Jacobs on it. And Arthur paused, got real quiet, stepped over and kind of spoke in my ear and said, be careful that you don't show your ignorance. I don't think he used the word ignorance, but how little you know. He said, that is not Lou Jacobs, that's Albert Fratellini. Because Lou modeled his look after Albert Fratellini. There you go. Bognor Regis. Great memory. A couple years later, I ended up going to Spain, and so I picked this up. It's not a clown one, but I got a Spain one there because I was teaching and performing for a children's ministry and clown ministry seminar in Valencia, Spain. So that was really cool. I was there with Jacob Bach. Hey, Jacob. And so honored to do that. While I was there, that's when I met the Guerrera family and was at the circus at the Bull Ring in Madrid. And I've talked about that a little bit before. Hey, I had to pick this up when I saw it. I don't even remember where I saw this one at. So, but how do you turn down Weary Willie? So I have another mug here. You can see this is the emblem of the International Fellowship of Christian Magicians. And this is very special because my friend Del Wilson put this together. Now, Del was the president of the World Clown Association. He's very creative, a godly, wonderful man. And he had this, he drew this up. He has always loved Mickey Mouse. And he made this up. He made a special mug. And I don't think a lot of people got it, but I got one of them. So I'm appreciative. Here we go. There's a couple more Cirque du Soleil ones. Right, one of my favorite Cirque shows, Quidam. Just wonderful clowning by John Gilkey in that. I picked this one up when I was in Orlando because I went to the show there for Cirque du Soleil down at what's it called now? Disney Springs. I never went to clown college at Ringling Brothers. I had the application in my hand in 1981, but I just decided to go a different route, though I've trained with all kinds of Ringling clowns, And a few years ago, I was honored to participate in the Ringling Clown College 50th reunion get-together. What an amazing time that was! And so I got this mug. So excited about it. And just recently, can't tell you who, but somebody sent this to me as a gift. I never would have expected it. Now you do see it says Ringling Clown College on it. You see down below, Clown College, Japan. This was a very limited edition. I don't believe it was even ever released to the public. And so I got one of those. That's exciting. Here's another Cirque du Soleil one. A few years ago, when I was president, I became president of the World Clown Association at a convention in Reno, Nevada. And I didn't make it over here to this, though it's very, very famous, right? Circus in Reno, Nevada. And so have some friends that performed there, and is happy to have that. And I'll just show you one more. Had to pick one of these up here. Of course, World Clown Association. And I cherish my time with them. I've worked as an officer in many different spots with them and tried to help them along. And they've certainly helped me. So, hoorah. Thank you, World Clown. Well, there's some of my mugs. And whenever I pick them up, it reminds me of some of the rich history that I've been able to have, some of the wonderful experiences. Thought I'd share them with you.